Daily dose of Stephanie White back at it again. No point than to prolong the inevitable misery of what we're about to hear. So let's take a listen as Stephanie White was interviewed by the media today in Indiana. And we'll see what she had to say about, I'm sure, a variety of things, including nothing about the fact that she's removing the pick and roll and wants to invert it and have Caitlin Clark set the screens for Leah Boston rather than Leah Boston set the screens for Caitlin Clark. And then on top of that, I would presume we might get an injury update on Monique Billings, but who the hell knows? And how about Caitlin Clark's back issue? Because apparently she needs back realignment every day for the rest of her life and during games. But let's jump in, hit the intro. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Like the video, subscribe to the channels. Remember, we want you to subscribe to this Indiana Fever Unfiltered channel because we're growing this bad boy, as well as the main channel. Listen here, man. Hype the video, comment on the video, like the video, hell, or dislike the video, but have an action on the video and leave your comments. Let's jump right in on this thing with Stephanie White, where she gives her updates on player minute restrictions and the one-game road trip to LA. Let's listen.
Yeah, I mean, I think she'll do more today. So we'll do more in practice today, and then we'll again evaluate after every day. I know that it's a boring answer, but it's the thing that you do when you come back from injury. It's like you go through a practice, you add a little bit more. You see how you are post-practice, you see how you are the next day, and then we evaluate. It really, literally is one day at a time.
You mentioned with Caitlin and just the adjustments during the game, that kind of being an ongoing thing. Could you just expand upon that? Is like injury related or just kind of just basic maintenance?
No, it's basic maintenance, and I think when you think about the expansion of medical teams in the W, it's like every other professional team. Like you have more hands on and more people on duty and more hands on deck, and you can go back and you can get regular maintenance adjustments. I know everybody's focused on Caitlin, but our other players are going back to get regular maintenance too. So yeah, it's just going to be something that's going to consistently see.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. No, they're not. You're lying. We've never seen one singular time where you're showing players running to the locker room for a Cairo appointment. Get out of here. That's complete and utter bullshit. What is she? She just making shit up as she goes. Stop it. We have not seen other players run to the locker room for a fucking chiropractor appointment or a spinal cord alignment. I've never seen that in the NBA either. You know who does that? Guys with back problems. She's lying.
Wish I could go get an adjustment at halftime.
Is it like just like a chiropractor, just kind of works on them, loosens them up? Or?
No, I don't. You have to ask the medical staff exactly what it is. I stay in my lane.
Yeah, she stays in the lane because you don't know what the fuck is going on. Her fucking point guard's injured. Her point guard's injured. Stupid idiot.
For you guys, that 104 points on Saturday, what did you like about the offense, and what can you build upon taking that as you start to gear up for LA?
I liked our pace. I thought our pace was really good. We played fast. We got some open looks. We still got to be better in terms of our ball movement.
Now she's saying they played fast. On Saturday, she said they played sluggish. Does she know what the hell she's watching? On Saturday, she said they played sluggish, and now she's saying they played fast. Make up your mind.
Movement and player movement. We've got to be will be willing passers, reverse the ball, get multiple touches on the floor, get some paint touches. So I mean, we scored 104 points, and we're still pretty much in our infancy level in terms of playing together. So that's going to continue to get better. But when you
She said they knew each other. She said last week, we're not practicing as much or as long because we know each other, which we all knew was bullshit because this team is practically brand new. But now they're in their infancy levels. Oh, God. The walking, talking contradiction that Stephanie White is.
score 104 points, you got to win the game. And we gave up 107, so we need to focus on our defense.
And then what is it defensively that you guys are going to try to work on this week as you get ready for 3 games here?
The transition defense, we've got to be better at getting matched up in transition, of getting back in transition, of not giving up so many easy looks, and ball screen defense. Those are 2 areas that were glaring weaknesses in game 1, and so we're going to continue to work on that.
For you guys going on the road for the first time this season, what's the mindset or the mentality if you guys get a chance to go out to LA and try to get the first one?
Hey, aren't you happy looking at Aaliyah Boston shoot threes in the background? I mean, that's what that's what we want. We want Aaliyah Boston jacking threes. I mean, this is insane. That's what she's doing in the background, jacking threes.
Just continue to get better. Get 1% better every day. We want to clean up some of the things that we had breakdown-wise on the defensive end against Dallas, and we'll look to clean it up against LA.
With the defensive breakdowns in transition, is that just maybe what do you chalk that up to? Is it fatigue? Is it just players still getting up to speed? How do you do that?
I think it's quite a few things. One, I think it's awareness. If you got to either offensive rebound or you got to get back and get matched up. I think too, it's looking for your man in transition, and it's always near man transition. And then I think there's just a urgency to transition from offense to defense. Sometimes it was too busy looking at the refs. Sometimes it was pressure in the ball in the backcourt with multiple players instead of one. Sometimes it was taking chances in the backcourt, and sometimes they just beat us down the floor. So we've got to be able to
Basically, they were terrible.
transition our bodies and our minds quickly from one to the other. We don't have a problem doing it on offensive end, so we got to lock in to do it on the defensive end.
This is kind of an unusual road trip. Like, you don't usually go out all the way to LA for one
Yeah.
game. How do you prioritize, rest, wellness, going that far?
Yeah, it's crazy scheduling to go out for a one-off when you're crossing 3 time zones. I don't know that you see this in other sports leagues that have more teams.
Oh Lord, here comes her. God, now she's complaining. Now she's complaining. It's a road trip. You had 4 days off between games. You played Saturday. You chose to not practice yesterday. Now you have Monday and Tuesday. Then you play Wednesday. Stop whining.
So we'll go out a day early. We'll get adjusted, and not only are we crossing 3 time zones and playing 1 game, but we got to come back and play 48 hours later or however.
They're about to lose the next 2 games, folks. She's already making excuses for losing on Wednesday. She's making excuses for losing on Friday to the Mystics. Let's go, Mystics!
How long it is. So, we'll have to come back and prioritize rest on our day in between, and then be locked in to prep for Washington on Friday.
Raven making her WNBA debut. How do you think she handled the moment, and what did you see from her there?
I thought a little bit nerves, as you would expect. Sometimes you just it's game 1, it's day 1, it's a different environment. Before the game, she was just like, man, this crowd is crazy. But look, she'll settle in. I thought she did some really good things for us on the defensive end, pushing the ball, pushing pace. So she's gonna be fine. But yeah, there were a little nerves, I thought. I don't know if she admit to it or not.
For the first game back for Sophie, what did you like from her getting back out there on the floor, being able to give
Yeah, I thought she was good. Sophie's solid for us. On the defensive end, rebounding, her activity level, her communication.
She didn't do shit.
She's a knockdown 3-point shooter. I thought we missed her a lot. We missed her open looks. She's getting back to being an elite cutter because she's also a very good cutter. And she's a great ball mover. So we've just got to get her more touches on the offensive end, and just continue to rely on her to be that communicator and leader for us on the floor.
Lexi's workload, is that about what you were expecting for a minute?
Yeah. I think it was 10 to 15 or something that Lexi had. So, we don't want to push it. We want to make sure that we're ready and healthy. And, as our players get back, I think we have 4 or 5 players on minutes restrictions. So as we start to get back and really solidify our rotations.
You got 4 or 5 players on minutes restrictions in game 1. What an embarrassment. What happened to playing basketball? Man, I grew up in my day. In my day, you played. If you can't play, you don't play. There's no minute restrictions, but I guess that's what the new world of basketball is. We can't play more than this amount of minutes because, oh my God, we might hurt our pinky toenail.
It'll be helpful.
Pleased with the physicality for a season opener from you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah, I thought it was good. Look, we're gonna overcorrect, but this is what we want. I think the game was fun to watch, right? Like you want free flowing. You want to be able to see players do what they do best. I think the challenge is going to be to call it consistently. Number one. And to stick to it. I mean, players aren't happy about all the foul calls, but
They asked for the foul calls. I don't want to hear it. They asked for this. They got what they wanted. They asked for it. I don't want to hear you complain about it. Get used to it. Play better defense. Shuffle your goddamn feet. Don't push off. All that stuff. That's on you. And you didn't do a good job coaching it. That's on you.
I'd rather have that than the slugfest we had the last couple of years.
You mentioned
Then there you go. You'd rather have that. Then you got what you wanted. So stop complaining.
4 to 5 players on minutes restrictions, just outside of Lexi, who's kind of still working back.
We still got in return to play with Ty. We're still in return to play with AB. I don't even know who's still out there. They might be it. Well, Mo didn't play. Yeah, so it might be that. And for us too, just managing minutes early. Like we don't want to gas out. Our players, and we probably did that in the second half. We probably should have went back to our rotations a little bit quicker in short minutes.
There you have it, Stephanie White today. Press interview. Yeah, same old, same old. What do you expect? They got 5 players with minute restrictions, which means they're not in shape. They're not ready to play. They shouldn't be playing at all. Thing is a big ass joke. She's an embarrassment. I can't stomach this lady anymore. Every time she talks, she's a walking, talking contradiction. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, hype the video. This is Stephanie White, Daily Dose in the building. You got what you got. You know what you're gonna get. And tomorrow they won't practice because they'll be on a plane. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Appreciate y'all. Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.